Hey guys, what's up? Today we are going to be playing Battle Talent, beating the entire adventure mode. Okay, so we're going to start with level 1. I'm going to skip the tutorial for the sake of time because I already know how to do that stuff. Apparently I haven't done that one. Anyway, let's start with round 1. C1, number 2 arena. Technically tutorial's number 1. Anyway, let's go into it. Okay, pretty small arena. We have a shield and sword. Start it up. So, turn my sound down a bit. In case you don't know, these things, they activate flamethrowers and no one can really get through, so you can... So no one can really get through there, but they also drop from the sky and come from either side. Anyway, Battle Talent is just like one of my favorite fighting, like, realistic sword experiences, because I have Blade and Sorcery, but I feel like this is just so much fun right now. These guys. I'll slow-mo's this Y button on your left hand. Jump up, I think. I'm trying to do some tricking. Anyway, right now we're just fighting goblins, and then we'll move on to skeletons. And oh, I guess there's skeletons here. Anyway. Skeletons, if you gain the ability, you can actually, ouch, rip off their head, and they will, like, reassemble if you leave their head, so you want to toss it down into a point, and that'll kill them. You can see the bones. Here, I'll show you again. If you snack their head, breaks them. If you toss it in here, when they're actually killed, they'll let go of their weapon. Otherwise, you can see, still has the weapon. That means skeleton isn't killed. Now it's... I like axes. You can also throw your weapons. Really cool thing. Works better with some daggers and stuff, but good with axes. In these, so when you kill mobs, those will go... not mobs. When you kill goblins or enemies, those XP things will go into your inventory, and as I showed before, you can use those XP to acquire different skills, weapons, gems, whatever, right here on this board. Also, actually I'll show that later. Cut that out. Okay, let's move on to number 2. C13 arena. Okay, we get a chunky blade, and we get a bow. So when you use ranged weapons or magic weapons, if you look on this hand, you have your health and your mana. Whenever you use a weapon like this, I might have to start the battle. So you have 90 mana and fire an arrow. I guess this is magic weapons. Anyway, magic weapons will take out from your mana, like gems and stuff like that, but this, apparently, will just take away from the items their ability. You can also knock weapons to bows and stuff to do... do more... hold up. Damage. That did 150, normal arrow to the head. Normal. Do 81 to 100 anyway, around that. But if you have a sword like this, these swords actually... Also, do not block with these weapons, they lose their ability quick. Ouch. 150 with most weapons. I personally like these weapons because they just knock them back a ton, and it's really good for stuff like that. Is this like a cleaver? cleaver. Oh, forgot to mention this before. You have slots. You have 1 slot, 2 slot, 3 slot, 4 slot, where you can put weapons and gems and stuff like that. There's a ton of different weapons here. Look on my abilities. I can hit an enemy up, and it'll do that. Also, so you can see, okay, like that, you see that little dot right there? That means I'm in danger, something's attacking me. The red, that means I'm in immediate danger. If it's like orange and tiny like that, that means I'm not in immediate danger, but I'm going to immediate danger. So you have to watch these dots, and like, see it right here? Go this way, all kind of away from it. Those guys will throw knives, and then the bigger ones will throw bombs. You can deflect these, it's kind of hard. Slow-mo, as I said before, but on that hand, it makes it easier to deflect, easier to fight, and if you're fighting an enemy like this, it makes it easier to parry. You wanna attacks? You parry. Hold up, get a good one. Oh, this guy's good. Oh, that guy's pretty strong, so be careful when you fight him. Enemies with armor, they'll block attacks. Obviously, kind of like armor does. See that? See the dots? Watch out for those. Crabs, let's pull down. Okay, see this? Okay, these guys will dash, you need to be careful of that. So if you parry strong enough, these are critical hits. You unlock that skill. If you parry an attack with that, it will knock them out. Also, if you throw a weapon, put your hand towards that weapon and it'll summon it back towards you. Ooh. This is Battle Axe, I believe? I don't know. Anyway. Do not let these guys get behind you. They will do a ton of damage to you. See that guy? He's throwing bombs. So each different person has their own unique abilities, and the bosses have really strong abilities. See that? That was a good block, which it made big sparks. If you do it with a critical, you might... Oh. He might, hold on. Just gonna get him to attack. Okay, anyway, I'll show you later. Oh, it's hard to... I'm gonna dodge those, like dash with your left controller, press it in the direction you're using it. Okay, I need to block these. Easier with sword. That's bad to block. Okay. It's bad. Okay, slow-mo, come on, attack me. If you do that hard enough, and they do it hard enough, it will knock them out. Also, you can grab enemies, not bosses, but enemies, leave them like this, and you can just throw them in the void, you can do whatever, you can just stab, punch, or toss them into the void. Okay, level 2 completed. Okay, let's move on to also jump button. You press B on your right hand. If you want to jump higher, depends on your settings, but I have where you move your arms up like this, like you're actually jumping, and you go higher. Otherwise, you just jump a little bit. Okay, time for C14 arena. Okay, what is this? Ooh. I personally like daggers. You have a sword in your offhand and a dagger in your other hand. I mean, sword in your main hand and dagger in your offhand. So you can, parry their attack and then stab with a dagger. And daggers do a lot of damage if you can get it in the head. So it's really good to have that. Nice dagger. Also, some items will come with a sheath, as you saw before, and you can put the sheath in your thing for a cool effect. I don't know if you're like wah and you're fighting whoever. Anyway, Okay, perfect time. Okay, some items, if you want to see their item's description, you put your hand over it. If you see that means you can grab it. But if you hold it, it shows an item's description. A knight's spear, graced with swiftness. Hold trigger while using the spear to sprint at high speeds toward your enemies. So if I press the trigger, the pointer trigger or whatever, like, I'm not walking, that's it. I think both hands it might be faster. No. Yeah, you go pretty fast. Bam, imagine that's an enemy. They've rammed it straight through the wall. Anyway, let's start. Spears are also really good because you have longer range. Also, you can throw it. Okay, enemies with red in their eyes. Watch them, they will be more powerful than regular enemies. And sometimes they have a health bar. Oh, I thought they had. Do all of them have that? No. I'm pretty sure they have some buff that regular enemy. Did not know I could do that. That's kind of nice. Okay, anyway, but some enemies you will just know that they're kind of boss enemy. Also, you can do this. Kind of cool. Just through. Also, perfect time to show you this sword's ability. Here we go. Let's do it on this goblin. See, did extra damage. Just stabbed someone in the head like a skeleton. Oh, didn't do much damage. Okay, also, the smaller enemies like this, you can just pick up, and you can actually, okay, in slow-mo you can throw enemies farther and harder, and you can actually throw them at other people. Skeletons are weak in the head. Go for the head for skeletons. Here, I'll show you. Again, throwing. It's better if you have two hands. Okay. If I see guy, you're gonna get them off their feet by punching. Okay, I guess. Was that it? I think the red eyes can't get. Because look, if I go to this guy, I can pick him up. If I go to this guy and try grabbing him, he won't get picked up because I think he counts as like a mini boss sort of enemy. Anyway, pick up these people. Here, it's better with the smaller people. Pick up him, and then you can use him to block or throw it. See, it did some damage. I would mostly recommend doing weapons unless you're trying to do something cool. So get rid of the red eyes. You see, this sword is draining my mana while I'm using the ability. You can watch out for that. Like this guy, very dangerous. You can't get him off his feet. He's red-eyed. He's one of the goblin elites. Okay, see, you want to take care of him quickly. As I parried, it blasted him back and stunned him. Sometimes you can stun them completely and knock them off their feet, and they'll be like that. Other times, they'll just be stunned for a few seconds. Like that. So you can throw enemies. Yeah, see, I can't grab him. See, it's red eyes. You can grab enemies and throw them pretty far, especially the little ones. That wasn't really far. If you dash while you're doing it, throws them farther. Use this ability. Oh, also, with spears, put it behind you. Oh. Throw it. Kind of weird. Spears, to make it go straight, you kind of have to throw it like that. Sometimes you can do it like that. It's kind of weird, though. With swords, though. What sword is this? Anyway. I have never seen the sword. With swords, you can throw it like that, and it'll just spin and mostly hit them. And usually should stick in them. Okay. Oh, also, when you complete something, the weapon will be available for you to unlock it with your XP points. This costs 10, I can unlock it. And if you unlock, okay, now, arena number 4, C15 arena, Thunder Spear. Okay, here we go. I'm pretty sure, so, did you see how it kind of had like a knight figure? I'm pretty sure that means that, I'm pretty sure that means that this has a boss at the end, because it's kind of like the mini boss of the thing. If you ever see something that says a powerful enemy duel with you or something, that's a boss. The final thing, no. The final boss is crazy hard. What's this Thunder Spear do? Hold down. Okay, so Sword Lightning. So as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but this weapon has a slight green tint on the outside. I can tell on the blade right there, while this weapon doesn't. That means this weapon is enchanted to do more damage, pierce through armor better, or some type of effect. Put that there. I love axes. Axes are just amazing. They look sick. This one, okay. That is the boss. You can tell he's a bit bigger. Right now he doesn't have a helmet because he's so like confident. And while you're fighting the boss, smaller enemies like this will appear. You want to make sure they don't get really near you. And you want to focus on this guy. You want to aim for the head. Like, see that? Bar. He's a boss. Aim for the head when you can. It does the most damage. Parry his attacks and get him like that. And stab as quickly as possible. Got him down to half health. It's really good. And with this axe, it's a vampire axe, so you can actually drain him. And let him attack me. Attack me. He's the weakest boss, I think. All bosses will have that red look in their eyes. That means you can't like grab them and tip them over or whatever. Grab them for a couple of seconds. Won't do anything. Anyway, attack me. Okay, damage. Okay, that's fine. Drain health. Didn't really get to show off that ability. That axe is really good for fighting him. Okay. Okay, there we go. Our first boss fight done in this adventure. Okay. Next time, we'll start with these. See you guys and hope you have a great day. Signing out. Fire Ninja.